one nation.
Report.
Mr. Chairman, we had just one item that required action from you tonight, or excuse me, two items. One is personnel. We have our one recommendation and one request to advertise.
You can bunch those in the boat if you'd like.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Make a motion to approve the engineer's request.
After discussion with the engineer, we talked about tabling that paving that we need to go on and make.
Okay.
Looks like we need to move forward on it.
All right. You have a chance to make a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we allow the road department to pave County Road 5515.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Copeland, that is seconded by Commissioner Barron. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all we have.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else on EMA that anybody needs up here? Anybody have a question? Y'all good? Okay. Chris, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Attorney's report. I had asked Alan to elaborate a little bit. We need to go into executive session on two issues at the end of the meeting. So one of them's to do with the Kimber project and the other one's to do with personnel.
And the personnel, to be specific, is the county administrator line
Right.
item. Both, well, let me just start at number 2 on current business, personnel, county administrator. That certainly, as you've done before, on multiple occasions, gone into executive session, not only an administrator, but any sort of personnel hiring matter when anyone's name, reputation, character, etc., is going to be discussed. That certainly you have the right, if not the duty, to go into executive session to protect that good name and character. So that exception applies there. And on the abatement request, if that motion carries to go into executive session on that matter, then that's similar to, just refresh your recollection on Rex Lumber, where we had to go into, or we went into executive session on several occasions. There's a industrial recruitment, development, and so on and so forth, that type of exception. There is an industrial development exception so that you can go into the executive session and discuss, not in open meeting, what your strategies may be, what you may want to offer. So I mean, you don't want your, in our case, Rex, you wouldn't want your competitor knowing everything that you're doing. You keep it confidential. This is no different. You're being asked to contribute via an abatement involving an industrial recruitment project that the city and the state of Alabama brought to Troy, as you heard discussed. So that exception would be appropriate.
Okay.
As well.
Thank you. Commissioner Johnson, you got anything to add?
No, sir, but I would like to ask to make a motion to suspend the rules to vote on item 1 under the Pike County Fire Association, which is the funding of power supplies for the Pike County Fire Association through the Pike County Fire Association administrative tax that is collected by the county and has not been spent over the years.
Okay. So you're making a motion to suspend the rules. Okay.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Johnson to suspend the rules, and it's been seconded by Commissioner Copeland. Required a roll call vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we fund the power supplies needed for the 2 repeaters out of the administrative tax that's
Okay.
collected.
Motion by Commissioner Johnson,
Second.
Well, yeah, $7,000. We don't have an exact amount, it's between $6,000 and $7,000.
we had a motion by Commissioner Johnson, seconded by Commissioner Barron. Anything else? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, administrator's report.
First, we have the Pike County Water Authority compliance certificate. You can suspend the rules, or y'all can move that to current business. That's up to.
I think we ought to go ahead and move on this for these guys so they can get their business taken care of, if that suits everybody.
They said that we could wait 2 weeks, we would have everything ready. for
You
us.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Is that just for?
We'll forward it on to the next meeting.
Okay. Personnel County Administrator.
That's part of the executive session. We'll do that at the end of the meeting.
Okay. Industrial Access Project, we don't have anything new on that, nor do we have anything on the CDBG EDA grant. We'll move on down to the next thing that we have something on, would be the ACCA Legislative Committee nominee.
Chair,
Ready to go? Go ahead.
make a motion, we renominate Commissioner Copeland for that position.
Okay.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Johnson, seconded by Commissioner Barron for Commissioner Copeland to continue on that committee. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The abatement request for Kimber will be wait till after executive
Right.
session.
What each agreement would contain, because it's going to be, if this proposal goes through, or that what's being contemplated goes through, then you're going to basically have an agreement with each fire department, as I understand the concept. And so that we'll be working on that.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, I need a motion that we go into executive session for 2 items. Alan, how long do you think? 30 minutes? Huh?
I don't know.
1 hour?
Okay.
1 hour?
I
Okay.
make a motion that we go into executive session for 1 hour.
Motion by Commissioner Harris,
Second.
second by Commissioner Johnson. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Okay, we'll be in executive session and return within an hour.
And this morning was such a glorious time, and we just hope and pray that God will take this opportunity tonight and use this music again to touch hearts and change lives. And we're just glad you're here, and the choir is just ready to let God use them once again. And if you will, let's pray and we'll get started. Father, we thank you so much for this time together. Lord, we pray that you would just move amongst the pews, Lord, and touch hearts and change lives. And Lord, just let us experience you here